Hello foodies, welcome back. Today I'm back with a very famous and tasty South Indian delicacy. Yes, that's idli. So, let's get started. Many of us might have tried this recipe but it might have not turned out soft or fluffy. So, let me tell you the right measurements in order to make this idli more fluffy and soft. So, let's get started. I've taken 2 cups of idli rice, 1 cup urad dal and 1 teaspoon of methi seeds. I've soaked it for 8 hours. You can soak it overnight also. After 8 hours, I'll add all the soaked ingredients to a mixer jar, and to this I'll add 1 cup of boiled rice. If you don't have boiled rice, you can use beaten rice. Just wash it well and use it. Now to a bowl, I'll be adding around half teaspoon of yeast and 1 teaspoon of sugar. Add some water and give it a very good mix. And then add this mixture to the same mixture jar. Perfect. Now I've taken little water. I'll add water little by little. Half glass, not all at once. I'll be adding little by little as and when required. This is a perfect consistency. When you move the spoon should get coated with the batter. So that is how the consistency should look like. So since I had many ingredients, I've grinded it into 2 batches. Once I finish grinding it, I'll be adding in all the batter and then giving it a good mix for 5 minutes and then covering it with a cling wrap. If you can cover it with a plate as well, up to you all. Just for the safer side, I'll be keeping a plate in case the fermentation happens better and the batter comes out. Look, I've guessed it right. So I've cleaned up the mess and then I'll be adding around 1 tablespoon of salt to the batter. Meanwhile, I'll keep the steamer ready, adding in some water and then covering it with a lid and allowing it to steam well on a high flame for at least 5 to 10 minutes. On the other hand, I'll keep the katuris ready by greasing it with some cooking oil. You can use coconut oil also, up to you all. Grease it well. Once you're done greasing, you can add the batter. Now make sure you don't add batter full. You add only half of the katuri, because then when you steam it, it will raise up. So that's the reason, don't add full, just add half of the katuri. Doing the same for all the katuris. Perfect. Now once you add the batter, pat it twice. This is in order to avoid if there are any air bubbles in between the batter. So in order to avoid that, just pat it twice and then you can add it to the steamer. Steam it for 10 minutes and then idlis are all ready. Now after 10 minutes, to check if the idlis have been perfectly cooked, insert a knife and then if you don't see any wet batter on the knife, that means the idlis have been perfectly cooked. Now to remove the idlis, there are 2 ways to reduce the temperature of the katuris. The first method is to a plate add some normal water and then place all the katuris on this plate. Allow it to reduce the temperature for 10 minutes and then you can take out the idlis from the katuris easily. Now the second method is, take out all the katuris and place it upside down. On the top of it, add a wet cloth and allow it to reduce the temperature for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you can remove the idlis very easily. Only once the temperature reduces, ensure you remove the idlis or else it will not come out that easily. Now perfect. After 10 minutes, I'm removing the idlis and it's coming out so easily. Look how easily it's coming out. 2 reasons for this is, first thing is we had greased the katuris really well with some oil. And the second reason is temperature. We have allowed the katuris to reduce down the temperature for 10 minutes and then remove the idlis. Now for the second batch, ensure you wash the katuris well or wipe it like this with a tissue. Up to you all, whichever is convenient, follow that step. Add the batter, pat it twice or thrice and then allow it to steam for 10 minutes. And then follow the same procedure to cool down the temperature of the katuris and remove the idlis. Let me show you how soft the idlis have come out. Look how soft and fluffy it's come out. Do try this recipe and I'm pretty sure you will definitely love it. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.